Okay, what's up guys? I am back. I'm sorry I've been gone for a little while. It's just I've been having to do stuff and all. But today I want to tell you guys some stuff about why do people sue people, because right now Fortnite are actually struggling, and I feel bad for them, but they're actually getting sued from Club G, and it's kind of sad. Why do people sue? Like, if they wouldn't have became a big pop in the world, then they wouldn't have sued them. The reason why they're suing them is because they're losing people because they're going to Fortnite, and they're not making the good money because they're not smart at doing good stuff for their game. And so everyone's going to Fortnite, and so they're losing profit. So they get mad that they're losing money. So they call up to the court, and they want to file something or sue. Fortnite is Royale, and Club G is like Royale, something like that. And so they do have a right to sue them, but at the same time, they shouldn't just sue them, because they wouldn't have sued them if they weren't this popping. Because if they weren't popping, they wouldn't care. But all of a sudden now, they want to care. And the reason why is because they know if they sue them, their company is worth a whole lot of money. Probably, I would say, in the 100,000 millions. Like probably about 100 million. Like probably past that, because so many people spend money on these characters and all. Like it's like $20 for a character. At least they gave one free thing. That's like the first time I've ever seen that. And if they start doing that, yeah, that would be cool too. And it's mainly if you're successful in life, they're gonna find something in your company that you're copying someone just to get your money. If it's like a little tiny thing, so like if you copy like I really don't know how to make it, like a game system, like on how it looks and how it does it, then they're gonna end up suing you for you copying them. So basically, they're just gonna sue you just for the money, and because they're making more money, because theirs is more better. But if you're not popping or nothing and you copied them and you're not successful in that, they don't care. But when you're successful in life, they're gonna want to destroy your whole career and make you broke. So basically, that's what they're trying to do to Fortnite. And in my opinion, Fortnite's probably not gonna get sued, because their population on Fortnite is so big. No one's gonna want Fortnite to get sued. Like, there's so many people that are gonna be on Fortnite's side, it's gonna be ridiculous. There probably might be over millions of people on Fortnite sides, and there might be like only 100,000 people on Club G side. And I never heard of Club G because I don't really play a lot of games. I play some games. Like, I used to play Minecraft a whole lot, and then as you guys can tell, I really don't play it too much anymore because wow, that lag. Because of it's just you grow up and and it gets old. And it sucks that people do get sued. I messed up, bro. But it is sad people do. I really don't know anyone that I've ever seen got sued. Oh yeah, like Flappy Bird. Remember when that game was popping, and all of a sudden, the people that made I think it was Mario or whatever, all of a sudden they want to sue them because they got popular and they know that their company's worth a lot, and they knew that they copied them on a little bit. You could tell by the tubes, because it was kind of like Mario. But at the same time, if their game wasn't popping, they wouldn't bother with you. And that's what's really hard to be really successful in life right now, because there's so many people out there going through your background, looking to see how'd you do it. And if they find something that you copied them, they're going to try to sue you. They're going to do everything they can out of their will just to get your money. They won't stop until they get all the money. And it sucks that that does happen. but that's how people get really rich. Like I forget who this one person is. Like literally, this guy used to sue a whole bunch of people's companies, and he has over so many businesses. This guy's a billionaire living in a huge house, and almost every day he has a party in his mansion. Right, this guy, he's like filthy rich from doing that to people, and it's kind of messed up because people work hard in years just to create a game. Like this game came out in 2011. It was in the thing for about. They started it in about 2011. So imagine that, bro. It took them that long. Into 2018, that's when their game started popping. So imagine that you get all of a sudden get sued, and all those years, and you just get sued right then and there. That's just like, I would just feel bad. Like, that's like kind of messed up, and it's like made you feel like you just wasted your whole life over, I would say, almost about 10 years. Probably about 8 or something like that. You wasted your whole life, and you didn't get nothing really good out of it. And it's sad that people do get sued. It's just how people become billionaires. Like, what? Man, I'm gonna say jackpot. It's sad how people do get sued, but that's how people become rich. Like, you wouldn't be suing rich people if people didn't sue people for other people's companies. Because I think I know. Is there no? But I have seen so many companies get sued over little things, like little tiny stuff. I can't see him, but I know as soon as I walk in. I want to run over there, but I have a feeling that he's gonna walk through that door and all. But I really want to teach you guys about, if you ever become successful in life, don't really mess up. Like Fortnite, they kind of did mess up. Yes, they did copy the Royale thing. But same thing, it's just like a little thing. Like, it's so small, like, who would really care? But they care. The reason why is because they're going to become rich off of it. And then they're not. Oh my god, bro. I got like a headshot thing on that guy. Took 90 of his shield. But, yeah. There's so many companies that get sued right now. There's probably hundreds of companies over little petty stuff. But I just wanted to teach you guys because a lot of people get sued over crap that they should never get sued over. Like it's hard to explain because if you think of it, like, they're just people that are just hungry for money. Basically, like, they see something that they copied off of their game, they're gonna sue you. They don't care if you're like 5 years old. They don't care if they're gonna have the whole world hate on them. Once they get the money, they don't care. They don't care if they have the whole world after them. All they care about is getting that money. But yeah. Bye, boy. But yeah, it sucks. But if I ever became successful in life, what I would mainly do, I probably wouldn't create games because there's so many games out there right now that are popping and all, they're all getting popular, right? Well, those main games are probably gonna get sued. Like whatever game's gonna be getting really popular, they're gonna end up getting sued. And the reason why is because everyone's trying to see what are they doing to make it. And if they find something that they copied someone, then they're basically gonna get sued. Which I really don't think Fortnite should get sued. The reason why is because it's been getting made since 2000. Well, I think it was 2011. Yeah, 2011. Oh, come on, man. You could have been nice, bro. Could have given the ammo. Oh well, he got the gun. I wasn't fast enough. But it's really, really sad because it's hard to make games now because there's so many people. If your game does become popular, it's just gonna be hard for you. You're basically probably about, I would say 80% are probably gonna get sued if you ever become popular. And so what I would do to become successful, I would sell houses, buy houses, and put them up for rent so people can buy them. And then when I get really big on that, I would make probably hotels. And if I get really rich off of that, I'll probably make a business that does housing, that redoes your house, because those people get paid pretty good money, probably in the middle, successful. Which, yeah, I was gonna do that, but I really don't want to do that because I just want to go in the military because I had 3 of my families go in the military. Well, not 3 of them, but 3 of them went in World War II. I had probably about, I would say probably about 20 of my families have been in the military. My dad got discharged because he didn't tell them that he had asthma. And so that's a big thing. If you lie and you don't tell them what you have, you could get discharged, which he made a mistake. And how he got caught was my dad's mom told them that he had asthma. And because she was trying to make sure that he don't have an asthma attack on the field. And yeah, I had like 3 of my families. Only 2 of them lived in the World War II. One of them died in like, I forget what it was, somewhere. Oh my god, I didn't even know it was right there. I wasn't even ready. But I had 2. Well, no, I had 1 die, and he died somewhere. I'm trying to think, where did he die? My grandma was just talking about it today in the car, because we're talking about World War II. Where did he die? I forget. Somewhere out where it's like, it's an island where French people are. It's I don't know what it's called, but you guys probably know what it is. He died there, and then my grandpa, he ended up surviving. He was actually the last sniper alive. It was him and that one guy. The one guy was that did the radio stuff and all, and all of them died except my grandpa. And then I had what's it called? I think he was, yeah, my uncle, which he wasn't old enough to go in World War II, but I still counted. But his one friend was 19, and so he went in the military, and he got to go to the war before he did. So his friend ended up dying 1 month after being there, and my uncle couldn't handle that he died, so he ended up losing control, and he had really bad nerves, and he ended up having to leave the military, and yeah, it's pretty sad. And so I really want to go to the military for my family. Oh yeah, and then I had someone else in my family. He died pretty young. I'm pretty sure he was like, I think he was in his 20s. He died in a car. Yeah, you better run. Oh, I hit him, bro. Let's see his HP. Wow. But I had my one cousin. He was in the military. He ended up dying, I think, about 6 or 7 years ago. But I remember him. I think he was in our family. But I think they were driving a Humvee or whatever those cars are, and they were driving it in the desert, and I think they went over a landmine, and it blew the car, and it flipped the car, and it blew it up. and he was trapped in there, and I think he ended up losing his legs, and after a month in the hospital or something, like a week, he ended up dying at the hospital for, I don't know what happened. And then I had I think it's my aunt, something like that, my aunt, her son is in the military. He's in like boot camp. And then who else? Oh yeah, my granddaddy. He was stationed in Afghanistan. He worked on, he was in the Navy. He worked on submarines, and right now he is paralyzed because he got paralyzed in Afghanistan. Something happened, like he was there, and then he fell asleep, and then he woke up and couldn't move, and he was screaming for help. And he's been paralyzed for probably about, I would say, 6 years. And his my granddaddy, his brother, he was in the Marines, which right now he has brain problems because of, he got hit by a baseball in the head, and I think he didn't get injured in the military. Yeah, he didn't. And then that's all I can remember that was really in the military that I really know in my family. I have a whole lot of people that live in Tennessee in my family, North Carolina, a whole bunch of places. And what's it called? But I want to go in the military because I want to keep the generation going, because a lot of my family's been in the military, and if I just stopped that, that would just hurt my feelings, especially the reason why I want to go in the military, because I would be really interested in it. The reason why is because I know a lot about World War II. I can like keep going on and on about World War II, about how much I know about it. And this is something I would like to do when I grow up. And I'm not really scared of dying, because at least I would die for the country, because I really don't care. I do care that I do live, but if I die for this country, that's all that matters to me. As long as I die for something. But yeah. I want to become a ranger in the military. Yeah, give me that medkit, faggot. Shot, kill me. But I did camp, so I kind of did do that. But I'd like to go in the military because it's just something I would enjoy, and you know, most of my family's been in it, so I know a lot about the military. I grown up with lots of guns in my house, so basically I've been shooting plenty of times. My dad, he's almost every year that's been my birthday, he took me out to the shooting range. What's it called? But me and my dad really don't hang out a lot. Me and my dad don't really get along too much, but when we do, it's fun to hang out with them. Yeah, because I'm a hard person to get along with, because I mainly fight with a lot of people, and I have problems what's it called, getting along with people, because sometimes I start fights. Well, not really. I really don't start fights. It's just when people see something about me, or like they're doing something. Ah, he got me good. But me and my dad, we do get along. It's just hard sometimes because we're both different, really different. But sometimes it's really fun hanging out with him, but at the same time, sometimes it does get annoying. And it's also only one bad thing when he buys a lot of guns. It says if you buy so much and too much guns, like right now, I'm pretty sure he has around 20 to 25 guns. It's mainly rifles. But he has them in the safe. Yes, it's in the safe. But it's kind of dangerous. The reason why is because if you're hanging around friends and you don't know them completely what they do, you can end up getting robbed if they find out that you have a lot of guns, because they know that they could buy some and get a lot of money. So you gotta be careful who you hang out with and who you show your guns to, because that's one thing around these times of days. People around here are thugs and trying to act all big and bad, but they ain't nothing. Like literally, people trying to act thugs, they just fags. Literally, I would call thugs fags, because basically they rape girls. Like, come on now. And then, to be honest, it's called what are they called? The crooks or the crips? Like, women, they suck their daddy's dicks, bro. Like, come on now. They ain't nothing but a little pussy. They won't come around my block. Not to be mean or nothing. It says they ain't grown up to kill people. Like, do you know how sad you should feel for yourself? Like, literally, you're killing your own kind. And basically, you're not even making your mother or your father proud of you. And if they're in the Crips, then I feel sorry that you grew up like that. And basically, the reason why is because I had plenty of people in my family die from them Crips, or whatever they flipping call it. And in my life, if I ever met one, I would probably call the cops on them. I'm not gonna handle one of them. Reason why is because who would want to be around a Crip that kills their own kind? Like, be for real. Like, if you guys are Crips or whatever, like, just don't hang around me, because you're not gonna get along with me, because I'm gonna have stuff. I'm just saying stuff, and because I get angry, because I had plenty of families die from Crips, because they get robbed, and if they don't give them it, they end up getting beat up. Like, come on, bro. Like, if you really want to talk about my family or try to jump them, how about you jump them by yourself? Because all you have to do, you fight them with your whole group. Because you guys are fags to fight by yourself. You guys don't know how to fight by yourself. All you guys know how to do is fight with guns. Like, who does that? Like, literally, they have no chance of living. Especially, if I ever met one, I would probably either call the cops or I would just beat them. Like, literally, I just cannot stand them. Because I had a lot of my life, like, getting bullied. But I stood up for myself. Like, what I mean by I stood up for myself, I was probably, like, only person. Like, I had some black friends, but basically, you get in a fight with another black person, they trade on you. They go to their side. And so, basically, you're all by yourself, and you're sitting there in a full of blood, because you got beat up by 4 people. 4 people. But it's just one thing I don't like is Crips. Literally, they nothing but pussies. They can't fight by themselves. They fight with guns because they don't know how to fight. If they had something to say, we could take it. Like, literally. But OJ, I'll join you in a few minutes, because right now, but what's it called? Like, if you ever hung out with me, yes, I'm a nice person. It says if you're in the Bloods or the Crips, just don't hang around me, because you're not gonna like me. Like, I hang around a lot of nice black people, and yeah, you can get along with them really good. They're really nice people. It says sometimes, yes, they grown up with a lot of, not with their fathers, and they don't really know what to do, and so they think they can go to Crips since they're getting bullied. If you're getting bullied, all you need to do is find a friend, find anyone, and make sure they have your side. Like, literally, that's why I help my friends. Like, literally, don't go to the Crips because you're getting bullied and all, because basically, you ruined your life. You can't leave when you join that group. Basically, they're racist. They don't like white people. And I'm white, and I think that's really, really mean, because I have grown up with a whole lot of black people, and I have been nice to them. Yes. Oh my god. Yes, there's been some times where I don't get along with some. And one time, I love hanging out with them. Like, yeah, they're funny. But then they can also be really rude to you. But I grown up my whole life getting bullied for probably about a year when I was in 2nd grade. But then all of a sudden I couldn't tolerate it, so I basically fought back, and some I won and some I lost. And the ones I won, I didn't really try to show off. I just carried on. Because I'm not trying to show off, I'm just trying to defend myself. And I do get expended for fighting back when they hit me. And I think that's messed up. But I love hanging out with black people. Like, they're really, really funny. They got funny jokes. It says some of them, they're really, really hard to get along with because they're always saying something racist about white people. White people ain't actually racist. We actually didn't even start slavery. Your own kind actually sold you guys to us. That's what started slavery. Your guys' own kind sold you guys to us. And then when we bought you guys, we ended up thinking, wow, like, if we could get more of these, then we wouldn't have to do it. It wouldn't be hard work. So we bought more and more from your own kind. And then, yes, it got out of control. White people started being a little mean to them and, like, abusing them. Yes, that was really messed up what they did. And I really don't think they should have done that. They should have treated you guys how they wanted to be treated. And I do feel bad that that did happen to them. But at the same time, that was a long time ago. It's now. You shouldn't be saying racist stuff because that's keeping it in the air. And when you keep that in the air, it's never going to get, like, no one's going to ever stop saying stuff. So it's going to get a whole lot of white people mad because they never wanted to be racist. And so they're calling you white, cracker. They're calling you all that. They're calling you all that. And basically, you can't do nothing about it. The reason why is because there's a whole bunch of black people around you. And if you say one thing, you either get beat up or get jumped. Because, yes, I've gotten jumped for defending myself a few times. That guy's scared, you could tell. He keeps, like, rushing. Hold on, I'm gonna get this guy. I need to be quiet. But what's it called? Oh, Mara was pounding, bro. But yeah, I have a lot of black friends, and there's some that I have known since elementary, and I've been playing basketball with him for a long time. I knew him for so long. Me and him never had argue. What's it called? Me and him never have argued. We've been friends. I don't even know how long. We've been friends for so long. It's ridiculous. And he's a good friend of mine still in middle school. And I hang out with him a lot. and sometimes we don't get along, but we end up becoming back to friends. We never have a lot of really bad ones, but we don't call each other white or black. We call each other our real names. We're not racist. We don't care what color you are. Where is he at? Oh, come on, man. Come on, you cheated. Come on, man. You're hiding, bro. I should grenade his tail, bro, but I didn't. But yeah, like me and him are really cool friends still to this day, and he's cool to hang out with. And we hang out a lot, but in middle school we're not in the same classes a lot because we have different bells. But it's fun hang out with different color people instead of just white, because then you get to know how other people are, and you get to see different colors instead of just white or just one color. Because if there's just only one color person and there's no other kind of color people, then the world would be boring. No one would be really that smart, and like we wouldn't have anything today. So like everyone should be glad that we're here right now today. Like, there's people right now getting shot and all killed and all, when they shouldn't be really killing people. They should think about their, like, how they would feel if they got killed. Like, literally, what if that was your son, or if that was your daughter, or if that was your dad or mother that got killed from a person that's in a gang? How would you feel? Like, and then you're like going out there and killing people's mothers and fathers and families and all that, and you're not even really thinking of like, how would it feel if you got your whole family shot up in their house when they're asleep? Like, literally, I would feel heartbroken. I would feel ashamed of myself. I wouldn't even. Oh, he got me. I had no burst, but I just really don't like Crips or Bloods, because basically they're making the world harder to make it a peaceful world. Like, look at Afghanistan. If we don't end up straightening up our world, and we don't stop the guns like from like killing people, and we don't like take care of like people that are killing people on the streets, then our world's gonna end up like theirs. Theirs is like a desert that has blown up houses, families out there starving, and they can't even say nothing to the military because what's called what is their names? The Taliban's will come back and kill them if they told anything about their or what they're doing, because the Taliban's don't want the military to know, because the military is trying to make Afghanistan a good place for people to live, because right now it's a war zone out there. There's bombers, there's suicide bombers, there's people that don't even care. They think they're doing good for their country, but they're not. They grew up from their parents saying, if you do this, you're good for our country if you kill people. Literally, that's not good. You're making it harder for you to even live for a long time, because you're going to end up getting killed by one of our soldiers, or you're going to end up getting killed by a person that you mess with, and you mess with the wrong person. And there's a lot of messed up people, like a lot of messed up people. And if I was president, I would worry about that. I would try to get everything organized. I would make everyone, whoever shot a person, they would get, like, whoever killed a person, they're gonna get a long time in jail. Let me just tell you that. They're not gonna get 1 to 8 years. They're getting 20 years. Because I ain't gonna let someone kill someone and they only get like 8 years. got headshot. But what's it called? I would mainly get all the people that are killing people on the streets or anything. I would go out there, find all the gangs. I would send a whole bunch of military people all over the streets and find all the people that are doing all these and have illegal stuff. And if they're doing something illegal, we either can put them in jail or we can put them back where they are actually from. Like, that's what Donald Trump is actually trying to do. He's building the wall, and you guys call it racist, which, in my opinion, it's not racist. Some things, yes, are wrong, but at the same time, he's trying to help our country, because right now, there's so many Mexicans that are sneaking into our country with drugs. They're killing so many Americans with their drugs. Literally, like, they're bringing cocaine, weed, meth, crystal meth, all that in, and then they're giving it to Americans. And then Americans overdose on it because they don't know how to use it. So they're killing Americans. So what Donald Trump is trying to do, he's trying to put all the people that are illegal and that are doing drugs and are selling drugs in America and not from here. He's trying to put them back where they're from like Mexico, because that's the most country that's named for drugs. That most Mexicans, Mexico, they sneak drugs into America. So he's trying to build a wall, so no more Americans die from people that are from Mexico that are kidnappers or rapists or drug dealers, because that's what mainly are coming in from there. And he's doing a good thing that he's building that wall, because look, what if we don't build that wall? Look what our world will turn out like. Your parents will be on drugs, you will be on drugs, everyone will be on drugs, people will get raped on the street. So basically, he's trying to make everyone that is good for this country keep, but the ones that are bad and making it hard for other people to live in America. Cause like, he wants everyone to have not a rough life, because right now America's not going so well. There's people getting killed on the street because something happened, or your brother or your sister didn't pay someone back, and then your brother and sister ends up getting killed. But yeah, he's doing a good thing by building that wall. So if you guys think that's racist, you guys are pretty slow, and your parents are telling you the wrong thing, because you guys just heard from the truth, and I said the truth. He's building the wall to keep out the rapists, the drug dealers, because if you think of it, and you go and you look on YouTube, Mexico's jails, they're the roughest jails in the whole world. There's so many gangs. In Mexico, they have the colors split up. You cannot go to a different color one. Like, literally, they have the blacks with the blacks, the whites with the whites, and the Mexicans with the Mexicans. And every once in a while, they'll have a big battle, like a big gang battle, and most of them don't even live. Like, the Mexicans and the black, right now I think the Mexicans are actually beating up the black people, but they used to jump a lot of the white people and shank them. And right now we're trying to get rid of them, because, like, literally, do you want our country to be like that? Like, literally, I would feel ashamed of myself. But and turn on my TV. Oh, I know, I just saw him. Hold on, I'm gonna go down there. I just have to find my remote. Bro, where's my remote? But I would feel ashamed if my country was like that, because I want my country to be a powerful state that keeps everyone in order, and so other people can have a really good life without them having to worry that as soon as they walk outside their house, someone shoots them, or someone rapes them, or kidnaps them. And basically, there's a lot of Mexicans that are coming in from, there's a lot of Mexicans that are coming in to the US. Oh, wow. That are coming in from Mexico into the US, dealing drugs, selling drugs. Like, El Chapo, he's the biggest drug dealer in Mexico. If you guys did not know, he's broken out of 5 jails and is in jail right now. So, if you think of it, all our drugs are mainly coming from Mexico. That's the biggest state that is known for drugs. The streets in Mexico are horrible. You literally get robbed. There's so many people, like, if you watch so many YouTubers, there's people that are stealing people's phones in Mexico and are running away with it. And Donald Trump, he's trying to keep the the good ones can stay, but the ones that are causing a lot of trouble and are doing drugs or that are in a gang, he's trying to put them back into Mexico, because basically those people that are from Mexico now legally are doing all that trouble in the U.S. They're making the world even worse, because the Mexicans are telling people to do that, do this, and so the Americans are thinking that they're right, and so they're basically changing Americans' minds and thinking that they're good people. Not all of them are good. Almost a lot of, I would say probably about 80 or 90% of Mexicans or Mexico's people that are there do drugs, sell drugs, rape people. And yes, we do have rapists in our country, yes we do, but most of them get caught easily. Mexico's people don't, because they kidnap people and then they bring them back to Mexico. And it's sad that that happens. And if you guys don't believe me, watch a lot of YouTubers that are telling you. Oh man, he had a better gun. But yeah, some of it is bad what he does, but I'm not gonna say everything is bad, because Bill Noel, that is good. He's trying to help the drugs stay out of America, because if you didn't know, there's like a lot of people on the news. There's rappers, like I think this one rapper, he overdosed on drugs. And most of the drugs get made in Mexico, because there's not a lot of laws out there. And so it's easier to make it out there than it is in here, because you get caught so easily in America, because we're keeping that out of America. And we don't want that coming in here, because it's not good for the people, because they're learning, they're getting high, and the kids get on it when they go, because they think it's good. And yeah, I understand some of it is bad though, what he does, but that's why I voted for him, because Hillary Clinton killed over 20,000 innocent people. And who would vote for a person that just murdered people? She basically murdered them. I wouldn't want to vote for that kind of person. Like, I'm not gonna vote for someone that killed over 20,000 people. But yeah, I know that this is supposed to be like, why do people sue people, but that's just one thing I want you guys to know. I want to teach you guys something that I know most of you guys' parents think he is racist and all. I just told you why he built the wall. So if you guys think he's still racist, then I don't know what to do. That's just your belief, and my belief is something else. was getting a little nervous. I gotta be really careful with my health. Ah, little camping little guy. Wow. But yeah, I think that might be it for this video. But I just want to teach you guys a little bit about stuff and what's like happens and all. And I want you guys to learn a little bit about stuff, about how things happen and all. And I hope you guys do take my opinion and like listen to what I say, because our world right now is just going down because of drugs and Crips and Bloods, because the Crips are doing drugs as well, the Bloods are doing drugs as well. You mess with them and you get into drugs and you don't end up paying them back. You end up getting beat the crap out really bad or get shot. And it's just something you do not want in your country. Because if you think about it, it makes me feel sad, because we've been through so much. We've been through World War I, World War II. Like, literally, we did all that. And you guys are just going to sit there, ruin America after hundreds and millions of people died for this country just for you to live. Literally, like, why if they didn't want to, and that no one wanted to fight for this country? Literally, you guys want to be here. We would probably be in a country that's not named America. We would probably be abused and all that. So you guys should really think about this and like think really, really hard how life is these days, because you have over, I would say, how many people have served for this military? Over billions of people, and they died just for you to live, just for you, literally, because they joined the military not just for them, but for you and for their parents, because they want to show their parents that they have respect for this country and that they are doing stuff that is good. Because right now there's kids out there that are doing bad stuff and their parents don't even care. Their parents don't even care. Like, they're saying, oh, that's good, and they're saying it's good. No, it's not. Literally. And we just need to get rid of that stuff in our country, because you guys, if there's any Bloods or Crips listen to this, just listen to what I say. Like, you need to think about this. There's so many people that have died for this country just for you to live. Like, literally, you probably want to be thought of. Your parents probably wouldn't have been thought of, because you and your parents and their parents probably would have been killed, or my parents would have got killed if they didn't fight for our country. So you guys need to really think about this, and yeah, and hopefully you guys do like this video. You guys do learn something from this. I hope you guys do, because I didn't do this video for nothing. I really wanted to teach you guys a lot about this, and it means a lot to me that you guys grow up and be successful, because even if I don't even get to live, at least I hopefully do die in a good place and I feel good, because most of you guys probably will grow up and be on drugs and all that, and hopefully you guys don't. Hopefully a lot of you guys will be successful, because life right now is not so easy for a lot of people. Most people are homeless, have no jobs, their families are homeless, people are getting jumped for wearing nice shoes, people are getting jumped for the money, people are getting jumped for a whole lot of crap. And you know, I say to those people that jump you for that crap, they're little bitches and don't know how to get jobs. If they get their own jobs, they could have the nice stuff that we have. So if you're gonna sit there and jump someone for that, then I just call you a lazy little bitch that likes to pick on little people. And if I ever met someone that was trying to rob me and they had a gun, I wouldn't care. I would go straight for the gun because I ain't gonna let someone rob me like that. I would go straight for the gun. I don't care if I get shot or not. As long as they have my cuts and they have cuts on their arms from me dinging into them, I already got them caught. Because they already got caught because the reason why is there's so many people that rob, so they can just look up people and go through people and see if they have cuts of like my DNA. So they can find that person that killed me. So if anyone's, well, basically, I probably won't even be able to get robbed because I'll be having guns on me. Because if someone comes up to me, I'm going to be like the Wild Western guy. I'm going to pull the gun quicker than you can pull it out your pocket. I'll shoot your head off like it just went flying. And yeah, guys, hopefully you guys do like this video. Please share and like this video and subscribe if you guys want to. You guys can unsubscribe if you didn't like what I talk about. I don't really care because I'm trying to teach some good stuff about this world that most people do not know because their parents tell them wrong. And I'm only 13. I know a lot about it because I watch a lot of stuff. Yes, some of it is not real, but I know what is real. But I hope you guys do enjoy it, and see you guys later.